Hello, hello, hello. It is Tuesday once again. I have a very excited Missy staring at me from her tree. She really wants me to play with her right now, but she's gonna have to wait. Yes, I've got other things that I want to play that unfortunately do not include Missy. It would be very hilarious if they did somehow include Missy. Like if I just, give Missy the controller and she starts playing, but she can't do that on account of not having thumbs. So today, like I said yesterday, I'm not entirely sure what my group is going to do after Unreal. Because we are doing Unreal. Did anyone say anything about what to do after? No, just Unreal. So yeah, I don't know if we're going to be doing anything after Unreal. We certainly don't lack options for what we want to do. There's the option of the EX farming. There's the option for doing maps. I know a bunch of us have a whole buttload of maps that we'd like to go through. Myself included. I've got 5 maps personally. So don't know if any of that is on the agenda. Depending on how I'm feeling, if we do just end immediately after Unreal, I might just hop off of FF14 and just do a couple Hades runs. I've progressed a little bit more. I've unlocked the route to the surface. I've beaten Kronos a couple times. Done a few more incantations, gotten a few more keepsakes. I'm at the point where I need to do a bunch of really short surface runs in order to finish the incantation that will let me actually do a surface run. But for the moment, I am focusing more on getting Max Grasp unlocked and killing off Kronos a couple more times, because I know I have to kill Kronos at least 5 times in order to get the ending. Because that's when Zagreus tells me about the whole, hey, I found this really cool weapon, I'll leave it here for you. Which is when, time travel and such, really starts to get kind of wonky, because, she's going into the past to tell Zagreus, hey, Kronos is going to invade, bad things are going to happen, you need to prepare. So, wouldn't that have already happened in the past? Or are we talking alternate timelines here? It's one of the reasons why Missy's just hovering around, trying to get my attention. It's one of the reasons why I generally don't like time travel stories. Even when they're well done, they still have that caveat of, okay, so we're doing this, but didn't this already happen because we went to the past to do this thing? Okay, ads are going. Got about a minute. I think I already did these, right? Yeah, I did. let's head over to Battleshire and pick up a new book from the small child. Okay, what's in the book? Okay, Frontline, that's good. I love seeing Frontline in there. Eden's Promise, Midas, this I can solo. These two I can solo. This one I can solo. Cruiserweight M1 or M2. Void Arc or Myths. That I can solo. Let's be real, I could probably solo these two. And let's actually kick things off with Sandoria. I don't know since I did anything on Reaper. And it's going to continue to be a while since I did anything on Reaper. Well, I'm thinking about it. Margaret and Coronai. Nai is Tamamizu. Had a brain fart there. Couldn't quite remember where exactly she was. Or rather, I couldn't remember the name of where she was, because I know she's in Turtle Village, but at some point I need to finish doing my updated crafter gatherer gear. You know, get the offhand tools done, get my gatherer set done, actually do the crafter relics, all that good happy fun stuff. He's in... to... Labyrinthos. Oh, wrong one. It's this one. This one takes slightly longer. Wow, I'm four completion points away from just finishing that in two uses of groundwork. It's hilarious. Probably wouldn't be 4 points short if I stopped being lazy and had my offhands crafted. Saying. Okay, 2 more. Nope, wrong button. Whatever, it still works. And let's turn this stuff in. Preferably before 2 more tanks are found for this queue. There we go. Now we hop back over to Viper and we chill. Don't need to worry about doing Island Sanctuary. I did that earlier, actually. Earlier, before I started playing children's card games. I wanted to get a couple. I needed to finish off the daily missions and just kind of sit and wait for the next pack to be announced. The next pack's going to come out in 8-ish days. It's next week. It's going to come out next Thursday. We still don't know what it is. Still no word on a ban list. Although many people are really hoping that Malice gets hit hard. I'm predicting that it will. I'm just not completely sure how hard it's going to get hit and what form the hits are going to take. Like, are they going to hit only the Malice cards, or are they going to hit some of the other cards that Malice has been using? Things like that. Are they finally going to ban Appaloosa? Honestly, I don't think they need to ban Appaloosa, for being completely real, but I know that's an incredibly unpopular opinion. But it is still my opinion. I don't think that Appaloosa needs to be banned. And of course, my reasoning for this, because I got a chance to. This topic came up in one of my Discord servers, and I explained the reasoning. The only time you ban a card, okay, actually ban a card, in my opinion, is when the card is actually broken. Okay, what do I mean by that? Broken, to me, is when a card is used in every single deck. A card that guarantees victory whenever somebody plays it, either by its mere presence or by its effect going off. Something that has absolutely no counterplay options. Appaloosa is none of those things. It has counterplay. It doesn't guarantee that somebody is going to win. And not everybody runs it in the deck. In fact, out of all of the decks that I have ever played, only 3 of them have ever had Appaloosa in the deck. And of those 3, I only summoned Appaloosa a handful of times with each. It wasn't something that I always went for, either because I wasn't able to go for it or because I had an alternative play that I thought was better. Sometimes I was right. Sometimes I lost anyway and might not have been correct, and Appaloosa might have been the way to go, but in general, Appaloosa just doesn't hit the field all that often. I've gone up against Appaloosa, I've been able to counter it, I've used Appaloosa and had mine countered in different ways. It's not a silver bullet. As much as people like to treat it as such, the simple fact is it's not.
Chateau Doraghy?
Never has been.
Is this meant to be Sandoria? More echoes.
And I personally am of the opinion that when you have a card that is universally hated by the community, screaming for it to be banned, I would, instead of banning that card, I would instead look at how that card is being used and what decks are using it, and try to address that before addressing the card itself. In this case, it's being used pretty much exclusively in Malice.
Ron 4 is supposed to be a quiet place that sees its fair share of new adventurers. We must fight our way through. A burning circle, here. It would appear the land has been altered. This is all a peak. We must be ready for anything.
One of the things that Malice is used for that Appo is used for most often in Malice is as a means of blocking things like like Ash Blossom and Nibiru. Which is one thing that people argue means that it should be banned because they should not be immune to. Let's see, what was the thing the one guy said in that thread forever ago that I saw? Oh yeah, should not be immune to hand traps. Also, I messed up my. I'm gonna end up losing my. Yep, I did.
A comrade is in trouble. Someone heal them.
Shouldn't have gone for the double thing there. One thing I will say, it is annoying that it is very difficult to find a good spot to hit Malice with hand traps like Ash Blossom and Nibiru. But claiming that Appaloosa is the reason you can't use Ash Blossom against them is just insane to me. Largely because, like, think about what Ash Blossom does, okay? It stops you from drawing a card, it stops you from summoning from the deck, and it stops you from, I think it stops you from sending to the graveyard, I think is the last thing it does. Malice doesn't care about any of those things. Like, okay, you stop Malice from adding a card to their hand. Alright, they have 3 different draw effects. Which one do you think do you want to stop? Which one of those 3 draw effects are you going to stop to interrupt their combo?
You shall reap the rewards for daring.
Like, consider this is a deck that happily runs Droll and Lock on itself, against itself, and can still go full combo. It does not need those draws to function. Slightest. As for summoning from the deck, if I remember correctly, there's only one effect that they do that summons directly from the deck. Yeah, I believe it's TB11. TB11 is the only thing that summons directly from the deck, and the vast majority of Malice players don't even run it.
Know your place.
Now, there are a couple of cards that send to the graveyard, but... Scouting, no. Striking, I think I have that. Yeah, I have that.
Good work.
Now, I'd have to recheck the exact text on that third effect. I can't remember if it's sending to the graveyard or banishment. We got a little bit of time here to get a look. Let's actually find out. Ash Blossom. Yeah, send a card from deck to graveyard. Okay, so as far as I know,
And they're attacking those airships.
at least as far as I'm thinking, sending to the from the deck to the graveyard isn't something that Malice does. Malice sends to the banish zone, sends to banishment. So Ash Blossom's not going to do anything against that.
The airships are taking heavy damage. We must do something.
So when people make the argument of you need to ban Appaloosa because it makes them immune to Ash, it makes Malice immune to Ash, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Malice doesn't give a shit about Ash Blossom.
safe. Come, let's keep moving.
That's one thing that really kills me whenever people make complaints about Malice, because the people that will say that it's a problem because of Appaloosa, these are the same people that will also sit there and say that you can't hand trap Malice, they play through everything. Okay, you can't sit there and say that Malice can play through everything while also saying that you need to ban Appaloosa because it shields them from Ash Blossom. You gotta pick a lane here. Now, one could say, you know, maybe the reason why it can't be hand trapped is because it has Appaloosa, and that's part of why it can withstand so many hand traps. And that's a fair argument to make. However, as I've mentioned, like, it already has a lot of ways to play through and or around Ash Blossom without Appaloosa, so. And me. Oh, well, that's both of our healers dead. That's cool. Oh, good. This guy knows. Oh, never mind. I was about to say this guy knows that you don't want to pull him out of the middle, but nope, he's pulling him out of the middle. Stay. Stay, then switch. I'm gonna go ahead and do this so I can actually heal up. Especially before this happens. Yeah, we did it.
An impressive show.
It's
Hurry now.
striking.
Do not keep me waiting.
We'll go for the pants of striking. And of course, naturally, the other card that got mentioned in conversation was Max C. Everybody wants Max C banned. Another card that I personally don't have a problem with, but I can see why other people, I can at least see why other people view it as a problem that needs to be banned. Max C, at the very least, actually fits one of my criteria for being a broken card. That being, you know, something that's included in everyone's deck. Because it is. That you'd be hard pressed to find a deck that isn't running Max C. I think the only deck, to my knowledge, that doesn't run Max C is actually Sky Striker Tenpai. And even then, there are some versions of that deck that do, in fact, run Max C. My version doesn't, but I'm also bad at the game, so take that however you will. No, I've been stunned. Okay, I'm not stunned anymore. I can get back to slashy slash.
You shall find me at the summit. Come then, show me what your kind can do. Oh, sublime Estok! Drink deep of the elements!
Wind and fire. Fire and
Once more, shall we? Kneel! Behold the glory of the Alliance! You are naught but insects to be crushed! Accept your fate!
huh? Oh, that got wrecked. Okay, as I recall, this upcoming 2-minute, I don't want to burn.
Kneel before Thelatius!
Yeah, because he's gonna do the whole thing where
This is the power
we get
of
knocked up in the
crystal.
air, so...
Sublime. By their might, I pave the path to paradise. I The will of the crystal.
Woo, I only survived that because of fucking... I only survived that because of second wind.
Careful now. The face of war is ever changing.
Oh shit, oh shit. I'm alive. I'm not stacking in that. I'm gonna die if I stack in that.
Sublime Estok! Drink deep of the elements!
Wind, water, earth. Really wish it had been earth, wind, and fire, but guess not. Okay, the stack is on the correct side. I am more than happy. Oh god, I really wish I had stacked in that. Oh, I'm dead. Nope, I'm not. I got Blackest Night from the tank.
Thank you for this amusement.
I hit that way too early. Wind and water. Water and earth. Earth and ice.
Insolent fool.
Water and ice.
Be gone.
Shit, wrong button. I'm gonna die if I stand in that.
Oh, sublime Estok! Drink deep of the elements!
It's earth, water, fire.
Kneel! Why?
Okay.
Will of the crystal. How could I be defeated by mere mortals?
That was a little rough.
Farewell, my little brother.
Oh, we made it.
Return to the crystal from which you were born. As for the rest of you, I invite you to the Gate of the Gods. You have the privilege of walking within the heart of Tulia. Do not disappoint me.
I rolled a 95 on one of those and still lost it. I am not at all surprised.
This world shall belong to the Zealot. Can you escape this, I wonder?
I got a ball stack.
Round and round they go.
It's been a little too close.
Let's try this.
I can avoid taking any damage, any non-raid wide damage. Until that stack falls off, and yep. Ah, ball stack didn't matter.
Have you the strength to find the answers you seek? This is not Yana deal. I'm well aware of that.
Celsius!
I also understand the true nature of my existence. So come, let us finish this. I will eliminate you and make this world ours. The time for games is over. Behold my true power! will forge a more fitting stage for our battle. All pales before our brilliance. Some magic in the mix.
Oh shit. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Maybe you want to turn this on.
You fought well, but it's time to say goodbye.
Right here is fine. No, no, right here is not fine. I realized it at the last second.
This is all.
I think you can max melee that. I probably tested that at some point, but then forgot about it.
Even in this false flesh, I will not lose to you. Let's try this.
This is in. It's a very bad time for you to do that, LB. It worked out, but it's very bad time for that LB. Okay, I skip on all these because I got my piece. Let's try and get one of these this time. Another 95, an 88. Not gonna get that minion. Probably not gonna get those triad cards. Probably not gonna get any of those scrolls either. Yeah, haven't gotten any of those. Yeah, didn't get any of those. But hey, I got my coin. Got my coin for the week. And that's gear, that's striking gear, so monk and samurai. almost fully kitted out in the Preach gear. I'm just missing the striking chest. Samurai. This can go in my inventory. I don't think I want a desynth. No, I don't. It's on my desynth is already kept. I don't need to desynth that. I don't think I get anything interesting from desynthing this, do I? Are there any cool rare items from desynthing this? Into a leather. I don't know. I'll look it up later and see if maybe they're worth desynthing, even if I'm not gaining levels. I think this is the last healer upgrade, or did I get the last healer upgrade last week? No, I got the last healer upgrade last week. So this is now upgrading my ninja and when I get to the accessories at least, my fizz ranged gear. Pants are getting upgraded first. Materia. Saddlebag. Those. That. Curiosities. Twine. Take off the pants. It's this one, right? Yeah. And equip the pants. Glamour the pants. Pants on Viper as well. And I believe there's one more thing I need to buy. I think it was the gloves? Yeah. Yeah, it was the gloves that I needed to buy. Oh, it's $4.95. Not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. Almost. A Alliance raid as DPS. Go in on Viper again. And oh, somebody ditched. What am I hoping for again? I'm hoping for Heaven's Ward and Endwalker. And this will get me enough to buy the aiming gloves, which are the final piece of gear that I need for my fizz ranged. Then I am done with purchasing tome gear. You know what? I don't feel like doing the mechanic. I'm just gonna hit the boss. Surely nothing bad will happen if I just sit here and hit the boss, right? Oh, that guy's dead. That dude's dead. Maybe? Oh, no, he got out in time. Star Song, not to be confused with Silk Song, which is another game that I really need to get back to playing at some point. And then Final Fantasy Tactics officially released today. I mean, this is a good problem to have, but it is a problem. There are a lot of games out that I really want to be playing, and I only have so many hours in the day. And of course, after reading the name Queen Skilla, I'm thinking of Hades and the Sirens, and now I have that song playing in my head. Alright, who didn't turn on their ad block? Remember before they changed that AoE marker and nobody understood that it was a stack? It was very funny. You would inevitably see someone run off with it, thinking that it was just a big AoE targeted on them, not realizing it was a stack, and end up getting themselves killed. And there'd always be like one or two people that ran after them, attempting to save them from their ignorance. And You know, inevitably they ended up dying too. Someone in chat before boss time. Not incorrect. I gotta say, I'm already kind of impressed with this tank. And it's for a very silly reason. He's tanking it sideways. Mind you, this is a good thing. This is how you are meant to tank this boss. You are meant to tank it sideways like this. The reason being, he does that tail cleave. And it's a very fast cast. So instead of having, you know, the entire alliance worry about it, the only people that have to worry about it are the people that need to just dip over for positions. I just got cleaved there a little bit, but that wasn't the tank's fault. That was my own fault. The tank is trying to get him back into the middle, but the boss keeps moving over because that's where the puddle is for people to go inside the belly. Oh, he's about to charge. Slumps to the ground in pain. And he's conveniently right next to the chain. Oh man, if people don't take advantage of this... Aww. Lame. Oh, okay, the tank is doing it. The tank is doing it. Cool. Tank, you are amazing. I love this tank. 10 seconds. 6, 5. No. You got the Cloud of Darkness POV here. Watching all the adventurers beat the crap out of her. As soon as that bar hits level 2, I'm ripping the LB. Yeah, I'm doing this. Come on, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it! Yeah! We skipped it! I gotta calm that tank. Where's the tank? I'm calming that tank. I almost never calm people. I am calming the fuck out of that tank because they knew how to tank Cerberus properly and they did the fetter trick. They absolutely deserve that calm. Oh, and I have enough to buy the last tome piece. No, that's magic. Gloves of aiming. Those, switch hard. Equip those. Glamour. Machinist. Equip them on my dancer. Okay. I am done with tome gear purchasing. Still have to upgrade it, but I am done with the purchase of tome gear. No longer care about weekly tomes. hop out of here. Do some retainer nonsense. And while I'm thinking about it, it was these, right? Yeah, augmented Quetzali Vambraces. Yeah, these are now obsolete. Only 292 tomes, so I'm not gonna be getting a relic today. I probably would be getting a relic today if I weren't being so lazy about doing my roulettes and collecting the tomes, but it's not that big of a deal. Hey, cool. This is in my Wonder Stance. I forget. Was there anything specific for the off tank to do here? I want to say no. Damn, I was kind of hoping to bait somebody. Pretty sure I can max melee this. Hell yeah. Here should be okay. Yeah. Well, there is something for the off tank to do here. I have a tank buster.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
So I know this fight has a completely different song, but my brain still thinks of it as M2 because of the way it's listed in, like, it's M6, but because the journal lists it as M2, I keep thinking of the original M2, and I've got Queen Bee Lovely's theme running through my head right now.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
Go that far into the wall, dude.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? You don't want to get caught in there.
Oh, and my shield didn't even go off. What the hell? There we go. Went off that time.
What's your favorite color? When you can't decide on one thing.
Oh, no, those ones are.
What do you think of this?
Bonk. That's fine.
Effortlessly dodged.
I don't know if that Isel was in time.
What do you say to a refreshing whiskey?
How charming.
This is no good. It needs a touch of thunder, a dash of downpour.
I'm pretty sure I know that white mage. I'm not 100% sure though.
I have it. Some destruction to facilitate deconstruction.
A massive raging storm. I hate people with your parasols. The challenger's down. Is this the end? Oh no! That was too much for the challenger.
Rip those guys.
When you can't decide on one thing. What do you think of this?
No music, unfortunately. Why is it always this one? Like, recently it's always been this one. It's always been Zelenia. Not me, I'm done. Go for it, tank friend.
Upon my blade, I swear, no harm shall come to Her Highness.
You will not defile Zelenia's memory any longer.
Feel the sting of my divine blade!
I know this technique. You must keep moving.
Have at you! Fall!
But her blade work should be recreated so faithfully.
I will suffer none to threaten Alexandria! Heavens roar! Fall!
Have care. Zelenia was capable of much, much more.
I will show you the soul of a royal knight!
Damn, I was trying to get that last fell cleave.
For the honor and glory of Alexandria, I strike!
73% of my phone. My phone actually got down to like 18% earlier.
No more games!
I don't normally main tank. Well, you do now.
The sigils!
I don't feel like main tanking.
The sigils channel magic. Be on your guard.
You've no time even to fear my wrath!
You must brace for blade and magic both.
Have at you!
Oh, I got the lead. Oh. Can you not do that, please? Holy shit. Just leave it in the middle. Oh my god, maybe I should have actually just main tanked this. Holy fuck. Just leave it in the middle. So I can keep hitting it.
There is no escape! Surge! Have at you!
I noticed faster than they did. A lot of sirens going on.
I
But then that's not really too shocking for a number of reasons, one of which being that there is actually a hospital not very far from where I am. It's one of the reasons why you just keep her in the middle, because she's gonna go to the middle anyway.
My resolve shall never waver. I am sworn to protect my queen. I will die before I yield.
Was a little weird. Worked. Why did you feel the need to cross over like that?
That's right.
Oh, were the healers standing on top of you? It was their fault. There we go. Done and done. Ooh, level cap dungeons are healer in need. I'll go on Sage, so I can test out my new glowy rockets. I got my glowy rockets. I need some water soon. I'll have to remember to get water after this. Because that was the last mouthful. Yeah, I gotta remember Psyche exists. And Philosophia. There's just no good spot to put those on my bar.
To the memories of better days, I bid farewell.
Have you heard? Princess Fiend is here.
Foreign entities detected. Proceeding with removal.
Your smile means all is right with the world.
If I smile, it is because you all smile for me.
I always said I needed to remember that this move exists, and I immediately forgot about it. Of course, I also forgot about this one. Aye, that was a pretty short cooldown. Huh. That's not the button I wanted to push. Yeah, it's only a minute cooldown.
Initiating security protocol.
Oh right, he doesn't do a raid wide. He just does the cleave, the different cleave AoEs. Oh well. You fool. Oh my god, guys. Stop getting hit by literally everything. Holy shit. AoEs are not hard to dodge.
at you.
Kinda wishing I was on Scholar now. Not because Scholar is any better or worse than Sage in healing, but because I'm just more comfortable on Scholar and I would have been able to handle that better. Aw, Missy calmed down and is all curled up in her chair. She looks so cute when she's not being a menace.
Security breach confirmed. Initiating level 5 security protocol.
Here, guys.
you will all live on. And at the last, my final, endless.
Fire detected. Initiate safety protocol.
I'm already not looking forward to the sort of nonsense that's going to happen in Final Boss.
They've done it! They've preserved the Queen! We can't give up! Not until Keith can put the...
Really like to see a caster LB right now, just saying, it'd be pretty cool. You run out of cooldowns? You've been using all of your others, so I know you're not one of those Dark Knights that treats TBN like it's your only cooldown. I'm gonna assume you ran out of ran out of stuff. I have to remember, honestly, the hardest part about going from Scholar to Sage is remembering that you no longer have a fairy constantly healing everyone. So I have to, like, spot heal people. Damn, dude, I would super appreciate it if you stopped getting hit by so much shit that you're supposed to be dodging. Holy fuck. Like, I know you're new to this dungeon, but I didn't get hit by this much shit when I was new to it. Oh, I've already got that. I have this one? I do have this one. Tin Sentry. It's your own fault if you get hit. Fucking true. Never before has a flavor text been more true. Leveling is healer. Go back on Scholar for this. Ugh. Not a fan of this place. This run will either be reasonably chill or absolutely miserable. Here. And I'm gonna bank on it being absolutely miserable because he's not layering his cooldowns. Staggering, rather. Yeah, see, now you've got nothing for this onslaught, do you? Because you went and you dumped all of your cooldowns right at the start. Oh, good. Got a crit out of that. Not leave the circle. A good crit. Nice, nice. Okay, so far so good. I think this is the raid wide. Yep, that's the raid wide. Oh, and this is before, yeah, this is before Sacred Soil heals, unfortunately. Signal target Doton. Why? Why would you do that? Oh, good. Got another crit. Bro, you need to use more than just raw intuition, alright? Shh, it's gonna die. Okay, luckily he remembered that he has home gang. Would be nice if he remembered literally his entire other toolkit. Oh, but he'll use Rampart here. When he super doesn't need it. Not at this level. Great. So it's bridle. It's fine. Could be able to kill it before this actually goes off. Yep. Those don't spawn until you kill these. It's a forced small pull. Okay, he at least remembers that this can be stunned. So that's good. See, here I'm less inclined to complain about him only using raw intuition, simply because it's forced small pulls. So, like, he's taking less damage in general. But doing those big pulls, using nothing but raw intuition, and not using vengeance or anything, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Stop it. Get some help. Now, once again, now he wants to actually use Rampart. It doesn't matter. He's chaining down, he's chaining down the... Okay, got through it. I desynth that just in time. I should head over to Nigradanya and turn in all this stuff for seals. Still got a couple hours. Before raid. Just junk out of my inventory. Buy some duck bones. More junk out of my inventory. I don't think this is complete yet. That's Mass Carnival. Yeah, mission underway. Got 10 hours, so... So just high-level dungeon and expert dungeon. Those two roulettes, and then probably just chill. Might pop on my phone real quick for Pokemon Pocket TCG. Or TCG Pocket, however it's supposed to be said. I don't know. I don't care. Pokemon cards. Pokemon cards.
Ah, you've come. I'll begin by wearing you down.
Not even bothering to IR here. We killed everything before my damnation ran out.
Kill the warriors, but they will follow order then. Kill and survive and so forth. Here, I shall prepare the stage for battle.
Now I'll go ahead and use it. I did not get out of that in time. Sorry, healer. That was my bad. Thought I had a little bit more time to get out of that AoE. Being a little too greedy.
Of a physician, one who saves lives should be reluctant to die.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and pop this down. Why not? Wow, that IR came up literally just in the nick of time. I was rather hoping it would target me, and the Black Mage could just sit there and keep casting. Would have been great.
Oh, you've overburdened the system. No matter, it served its purpose.
Everybody always insists on sprinting. But why? I remember I saw someone on Reddit actually did the math for how much time was saved with using sprint at every opportunity between packs. And the final total was something like 20-some seconds. It was less than a minute. Less than a minute of time saved by sprinting. This pull's gonna last a little bit longer because I want to hold my IR. Sirens again.
These are loyal executioners. They shall deal a
And away we go.
Your sentence is death. How long can you do?
Torture. Damn, DPS is just on point. Love it. Love to see it.
Good. I bid you continue on.
Oh, well, I guess I'm not gonna get that one. Since the fending neck dropped twice, I guess I'm not getting one of those. Once again, I get the distinct impression I shouldn't have even bothered using inner release there, but meh, whatever. It got used, that's all that matters.
Memories from an age rife with death. The desperation will serve well. The enemy is at the gate. To arms, good soldiers, protect your kingdom.
Sorry, Missy. She looked... every time I sneeze, whenever Missy happens to be, like, sleeping in her tree or in her chair or whatever, she just always looks up at me with this just the most offended look I've ever seen on a cat. Just, how dare you?
An amalgam of memories. Let us see how it fares. It is the midst of the storm surge. Countless lives are lost in a senseless conflict. The war swells in scope and intensity.
Every day I keep hoping that AMD will improve their drivers to the point where I don't have to deal with the game being all laggy and stuttery and shit. Smack on the zoo DPS. Well, only one. The other one was in just the right spot.
Of life is dimmed with every blinding flash. is everywhere, pillaging the promise of the future.
That Black Mage loves to get slapped. My thing fell off. Oh well. Spirit bond with the Phantom Bardiche Umbre is complete. It is fully spirit bonded along with all of my other gear now. What should we got? 874. Okay, I could end up getting a relic today if I get lucky with Wondrous Tales. If I get lucky and I get 2 lines in Wondrous Tales, then I can pick up the extra 500 tomes from there, and I can pick up an extra relic weapon. Because I've got 120 tomes coming at me from this thing, and then I got another 50 from Frontline. I was gonna hop on Pokemon Pocket, but... Oh, we have a newbie in the lineup. A newbie scholar. Into Rampart. Yeah, easy. go behind the statue. Cool. Don't kill the statue. We need those. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, here we go. I didn't die. That guy did, though. That charge isn't proximity based, you know. Nice big fat lag spike there. Anybody else get that crazy lag spike? Yup. Three, two, one. I don't need another. I'm not gonna need another cooldown. Honk. He's the boogeyman. Stop. Now we can do it. I'm not gonna need my cooldowns for this next bit. The next bit is just Gauntlet. The fell orb. Must ponder the orb. I recall, you actually have something that I want to stun. This I will wait for because I don't have the ridiculous sustain I would need in order to just start the fight and not care. I did have said ridiculous sustain, I'd probably just keep going and pull. Okay, he's out of the cutscene. That's fine. I wonder if the stone skin that Ferdiad gets here is similar to the stone skin that Tulane and the Cloud of Darkness get in their respective raids, where it's just a super high HP stone skin thing. And if you put enough DPS into them, you can actually break the stone skin. I'd have to come in here unsynced, I think, to test that. I'm away from those. There we go. Already got that. Oh. Okay, now I can put away these last few things. By put away, I mean toss them for seals. Now we head over to Isleshire. Sold, that can be sold, that can be sold. Sold. This can be sold. Okay, what have we got here for soloing? We got Midas, Sephiroth, Elskir, Thok, a little basic dungeon, level 70 dungeon I can also do. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can finish the book pretty easily. Let's actually do Frontline first, though. It's been a while since I did Frontline. Let's see, anything fun going on? Discord server. No, nothing terribly interesting. Someone advertising a venue in Shout Chat. Oh, a safe for work venue. Interesting. Usually when I see venues being advertised, they are the other kind of venue. Oh, this'll be a fun thread. What deck makes you feel like your opponent is doing this? And it's that comic panel of Moon Knight throwing a bunch just throwing a bunch of knives, saying random bullshit go. And yeah, the very first one is exactly what I was thinking about. Any random tier 60 card pile. See, Blue Eyes, not because the deck, but it seems like Blue Eyes players have a soft spot for adding more random bricks. I've had them flip Skill Drain, Soul Drain, Imperial Walls, Dragon's Mind, summon Regenesis Dragon, some other guy who locks you out of special summoning lights, if I recall correctly, the OG Maiden, etc., etc. Wow. I mean, he makes a fair point, although the variation of that I usually run into is the Magia build. The Magia deck list for Blue Eyes, which is not very good. It really isn't. You have to run a bunch of extra bricks in order to get it to work, and it's honestly just not worth it. Definitely Malice with generic cyber, so yeah, I'm surprised that the first comment wasn't Malice. I played Lightsworn Tier about a year ago and it felt exactly like this. Oh god. Lightsworn Tier is just the absolute fucking worst. Memento just because I'm still not entirely sure how that deck plays. I don't think anybody is. Fucking true. This is Tenpai throwing every board breaker the game has to offer at you before they break you. I mean, for Sky Striker Tenpai, that is absolutely accurate. "110% true for Sky Striker Tenpai, because Sky Striker Tenpai is literally a giant pile of spell cards and 6 Tenpai monsters in the main deck with 2 traps. And the only 2 traps that they play are 2 copies of Red Reboot. So literally the only trap card they play is the trap card that says you can't play trap cards. It's very funny. Are we gonna have a fight? Do it, Bard. Fucking do it. Well, that was fun. Let's go back and take back those points from Maelstrom. They are indeed off fighting yellow. We should really leave after having taken this. We should not linger. Especially since we only got 30 seconds before the thing. Like, we should hang out here. There we go. Yeah, that Dark Knight got a little cocky. You are dead, my friend. There are quite a lot of them over there. Oh, wait, no, there's more of us coming. Oh, no. Yeah, you can say goodbye to your battle high five, bro. You're not keeping that. Oh boy, we need to back off now. Whee! Are currently in lead. I somehow ended up with battle high 5, which means I have a gigantic target on my head. That's a whole crowd of red. It's a big crowd of them. I am not at all comfortable doing that. I'm gonna head over to yellow. Yellow is in the lead anyway. Okay, Matters don't wanna. Matters apparently don't want to contest us, so we're gonna go and finish off Maelstrom, I guess. Pinching red seems like the good option here. Especially if we get a bunch of yellows in the process. Nope. I'm dead. I'm dead. I was a fool. I was a fool. Ah, damn. That was stupid of me. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Well, while they go mid and do stuff, I am going to see if I can pick up some of these towers on the outside. Really shouldn't be going into the bases. I will, however, go and try and take away those affiliate spots from Maelstrom. But either way, we're not going to be winning this. Maelstrom got it. Almost rank 4. You can tell how much I've been ignoring the series, because I still don't even have the level on the 5th time, still rank 13 on the series. But still, with that done and out of the way, let's hop on Warrior and go unsynced. And we'll start with Ravana. I don't know why I'm bothering to do a somewhat proper opener. Bonk. Okay, and now for Sephiroth. This one will take a little bit longer. Bonk. Good. Should be another group here. And final group right here in the middle. I never refilled my water, I just realized. Okay, and now for Oh, no, not that one. Not that one. That one. I want the extreme version. The extreme version.
Tenzin! Tenzin, 'tis I! Sheathe your sword, I beg of you!
Screams of the damned. Hold IR, hold IR,
You
hold
gave me the
IR.
strength to rise from the ashes!
Phoenix down. Oh no, I failed the mechanic. Whatever shall I do? What's gonna happen? I love doing that so much. It's so funny. Okay, where's the thing gonna be?
I could not bear.
If I remember right, the actual only one of the direction things shows up, but if I remember right, it's in a random spot. I don't think it's always in the same spot. Yeah, it's over here right now.
Trust in me, my love. I will protect you, I promise. Please, my love. If only you would listen. Hearken to my melody. It must be thus. Then I'm glad.
Oh, easy. Midas, Midas, Midas. Fist of the Sun. where we get to see Super Faust. Bonk. Bonk. Unfortunately, I may have screwed up. I think I actually need to wait for my IR, because otherwise the concussion that this guy, debuff that this guy gives can actually kill me. So, just in case, I probably don't actually need to wait for it, but just in case, I'm gonna go ahead and wait a little bit for it. Okay, this should be enough. I don't have to wait for the full cooldown. There we go. Okay, that gives me 7, right? Yeah, that gives me 7. Okay, so I got a couple of different spots for 2 lines. Let's shuffle these. Okay, I got 1 line. This one does not give me 3 lines, but I have a chance at 2 lines in a couple of different spots. So let's go for a couple quick dungeon runs and see what happens. It was 70 or 80, right? Yeah, 70 and 80. So we'll do... We'll do Kagane. It's been a while since I've done Kagane Castle. Do Kagane, and then we'll do a quick run through Sastasha. I'll probably swap over to Machinist for that. Yay, these guys don't actually die in like 1 AoE. They just, you know, mostly die in 1 AoE. As we all know, mostly dead is still somewhat alive. Damn, almost one-shot all those guys with 1 Chaotic Cyclone. Or whatever the hell it's called. I think it is actually called Chaotic Cyclone. And I'll go ahead and take these to turn in for seals later, I suppose. And in we go to the castle. It is chaotic cycling. Look at that. Will confess, I didn't just pick this place just because it's been a while since I've done it. I also picked it because I like the Yojimbo fight. We won't be seeing all that much of it, but it's there in spirit. I greatly enjoy the Yojimbo fight in this dungeon. Dress up Yugiri. This is where you get that from? I don't think I've ever gotten that one. No, I have. I don't think I've ever had that drop for me, though. That's neat. Realm Reborn, Stasha. I'm gonna swap over to Machinist. That. Up. Up. Boom. Shotgun. And yes, that is the reason why I wanted to do this on Machinist. I like the shotgun animation. I think it's great. Not gonna bother opening the chests for this stuff because it's just... I think I only get like 100 seals off of it. Something like that. It's some ridiculously minuscule amount. Shoot that guy, shoot that guy. Wait for all here. Shotgun. Key. That guy. This key. Sprint. That guy, because he's an archer. Shoot that guy, because he's an archer. Drill. Okay, here we go. Nope, no 2 lines. Unfortunate. Take the platinum piece, and I guess I'll take the tomes. I don't really care about the tomes, but I'll take them anyway. I don't care about those tomes, but it's better than the other reward options, so I may as well. Alrighty. Let's go to Verdania, turn in all this stuff for seals. And now we've reached the segment of the stream where I just sit and wait for a raid to start. And yeah, there I don't even get 100 seals out of it. I get 98. As opposed to all this stuff, which is giving me 1,300. Let's see, that can be discarded, that can be discarded, that can be discarded. And the rest of this stuff is gonna get sold at the saucer. And or by my retainer, which I can also access at the saucer. How much does this go for? Not enough to justify putting it up on the market. I assumed that would be the case, but never hurts to double check. You might run into something that sells for a shitload for no explainable reason. Okay. Oh well, I got a bunch of triple triad cards to make up for it. Look at this. Look at all these triple triad cards. And now let's go to the Imperium, where my FPS is slightly better than all of these areas for whatever reason. Game looking like a slideshow almost. Annoying. Okay, I am going to go pee. I'm going to get myself some water. And I will be back. Figure out what I'm going to do to pass the time, because we have an hour and a half raid. Hello, Missy. You decided to get up and about because you saw me getting up? I have acquired a Missy. And as per usual, he doesn't want to be in my lap. I want to be him. Until she really wants to be held, and then she will climb into my lap, whether I like it or not. Oh, that's unfortunate. Someone in one of my servers fighting Omega, last stage of fighting Omega in Monster Hunter. Capcom pushed out an update and it kicked them all out of the fight. And they had no carts. at the time. Apparently our main tank has no internet. Internet is down with an estimated time of restoration of 10:30 p.m. Well, I guess, oh, yeah, that's all. Well, on the bright side, I suppose I don't have to worry about figuring out what I'm going to do until raid starts. Yeah, so good news and bad news. Good news is I no longer have to figure out what I'm going to be doing for the next hour and a half to pass time until raid. Bad news is it's because raid isn't happening. Yeah, they decided to, since our tank's internet is just dead, just not gonna run it at all and just not gonna do raid. Well, shit. Well, in that case, I guess I'm just gonna hop off for tonight a little early. Tomorrow, no stream as per usual. Thursday, I will be doing something, I don't know. Leaning towards Hades, Final Fantasy Tactics, and children's card games. Those are the three options. Yeah, those are the three options. I'll figure out which one I'm gonna pick when I get there. But for now, I'm gonna hop out. Later. Have a good night.